Assalamu alaikum, it's Moon here, and welcome to Reflections of the Void. Okay, so it just went straight away into the game. It did not give me any menu or anything like that, so... Hi, I'm Emily. I'm here to tell you the story of the few who managed to survive. Many years ago, the world as we know it ceased to exist. The screams of hundreds of innocent victims still echo in my head. Next. But don't think I'll tell you everything right away. If you want to know what the main characters of this story went through, you'll have to see it for yourself. You can track your progress in the endings section. It also shows the days you survived. Oh, there is a minute. If you have any questions later, just click on this icon. Okay? Okay, no ambience, no nothing. Don't tell me it's gonna be a ghost town. Okay. Now we're just gonna have to find out. New game. Oh my god, that's loud. The curse sound will stop only when I fully wake up. Okay. I am fully awake, probably. My mother usually scolded me when I didn't wake up for a long time, and now I can get up whenever I want, if it weren't for poor. Speaking of my mother, how long have I been living alone? Alone, are you sure? 10 years? Somewhere around here is a notebook where I keep track of the days. Find the notebook. Did I click on it? No, I don't want you to teach me. Go away! Select an item. Left mouse button, next dialogue. Navigate dialogue options, up and down. Navigate corridor, left, right. Pause menu, escape. Open tablet. Middle mouse button. Why not right click? Okay. What is the tablet? A notebook. It would probably here. 12 whole years. I didn't think I'd be alone for that long. Is this your notebook? I need to finish all the routine tasks before the time runs out. If only I knew where I left the tablet. Like an electrical tablet? Probably not, right? Well, then again, there is electricity. What is that? Let's zoom in and out. Shh, I thought it was how the tablet looked like. It is an actual tablet. Oh, what the fish. A sustenance ration of 3, 2, 1. Blood collection for 2, 3, 5. Today, I'll have to deal with those who cause me the most trouble. Clean the rooms. Collect the blood. Take the blood to the teleportation room. Okay, this is I thought this was old age kind of game. I guess it's hell advanced. Feeding these guys. And ration. Okay, tamam. Okay, inshallah, no. Fine. If I don't get the job done, it will be much worse for me. I might not see tomorrow. Really? Okay. Hold on, relax. Let me check. If there's actual time advancing. Once only blood relatives lived in the same house. It's amazing how everything can change so suddenly. And this is why I was like, are you sure you live alone? Don't you have a bunch of patience? I hope I'll never have to press this button. What is it though? The mother took care of the Nixiums and found this tooth near one of them. She lifted her lip, showing me her side teeth, and explained that mine were exactly the same. I would not say they're exactly the same, though, honestly. Angel or demon? That was the title of the painting. The author is unknown. Optional. The nature of decepted. Some saw it as a representation of evil, while others saw it as a symbol of good. Can't I zoom in? See it better? How many clickables? Looks like a lot of clickables. Well, I got a limited time, so I might as well hurry up before before فطور. Leave the room. Okay, this is my room, right? Okay, which room is this? Okay, this is the kitchen. Okay, let's do things by order. You want me to clean this room? Oh, dang, there's a heck ton of paper going on. You okay, little brat? You ain't gonna say hi or something at least? Say something, man. What the fish is wrong with you? Okay, I'll start with cleaning. For many years, I found cleaning to be something calming. Thoughts would fade away and my mind would become quiet. But now, as soon as I take the mop in my hands, I feel weakness and discomfort. As if my whole body is resisting this task. Sometimes I wonder, could it have been different? If I break the order of instruction, my life could change drastically. Say something to the braid, no? I guess. See you later, brat. Okay, this woman. Clean. Number blah blah loses more hair each day than anyone. You mean from roots or cutting? Perhaps her time is nearing. Blood collection. Today I need to collect blood. Please come forward and extend your arm. What day is it today? Today is your blah 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 day of life. It doesn't matter. You're wasting my time. So in the next few days I'll be able to leave here? Were you told where exactly? According to my calculations, I should have left about a month ago. Apologies, however, I have the same information as you. I will inform you when the time comes. I understand. Okay, how come there was no such conversation with the brat? What the fish? Please place the test tube in the teleporter. Be gone, blood. More sample. What about the other brat? How come there was no such fancy with him? 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Oh, I did not need to collect this one's blood. God dang. I thought they were... never mind. Okay, this one is just cleaning, are you sure? Or does it have not a number? Empty. Okay, this one also empty. Let's clean it. Clean. No one has been here for a long time. It looks like they'll bring me a new war tomorrow. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be the new... What, the fish? Also no number. How much time do I have? Can I clean every room? Okay, sure. It's clean here, and I wouldn't want to place any of my future wards here. This room is frightening. I've never understood the purpose of these black glass squares. Where are they? These? Are there no more interactables? Weird. Is this also on the cleaning list? Nope, it is not. Okay, let's clean it anyway. Okay. It is surprisingly clean. But why the fish is there? No windows. I shouldn't be cleaning here today, and I really don't want to deal with the aggression of 321 again. Maybe it's because he has no windows, you know. What the fish is up with this windowless room? Weird. It's like a hallway even. Okay. Is this also on the clean list? Yes, this one I have to clean. Okay, this bread. At least this one has windows. Cleaning. Number 552 never spoke to me first and always responded curtly and with one-word answers. It seems like he didn't hate me, unlike the others. How do you know? What's up, Brett? Bye, Brett. What about food? Time to collect the food for the wards. The kitchen is probably ready by now. Ready? I mean, aren't you the one that's supposed to do preparing? I don't know. Okay. Deliver the sustenance ration to number 321. Deliver to someone else? No! Oh wait! God dang, no! Go back! I have to strictly follow the instruction without asking unnecessary questions. Because of that, I'm still alive. You have broken the rules. No, go back. Go back. Go back. Go back! Is there no back button? God dang. Load. Well, I guess somebody's gonna starve today. Fish. Okay, so who it was? I mean, I can give it either to the brats or the woman with the severe hair loss, apparently. Maybe she's having severe hair loss because she's malnourished. Okay. I have no choice, I guess. Number 235, today you have the sustenance ration scheduled. Alright. There's still the standard menu to hand out to the other wards. I guess. I'm so hungry, finally I can eat. I haven't tried the food of my wards, but based on the smell, they seem to choose better ingredients for me. Of course, they need me to perform well and not collapse before my time. I finished my tasks faster than usual. I need to go to sleep. Though if I do, another meaningless day will start the moment I open my eyes. Maybe I should try taking a look outside. No, I can't. The rules don't say that I can go beyond the house grounds. Who cares? We're going out there, you know? And where would I go? There's nothing out there. When we go, we're gonna find out. Mother said, in the fog, there is only emptiness. And in emptiness, there is nothing. Yeah. Maybe it's better if I just go to sleep. Go beyond the house. I'm already in deep. I already failed the first mission. You have broken the rules. Okay. As expected, it's nothing but fog. Will I be safe if I step into this grey mist? Let's save. No, this is not a save. A save. Okay. Let's see what the fish are gonna find out. I've never broken the rules of the house. Well, there is a new boss around here. Yeah, that's me. I'm the new boss. I never even considered disobeying Mother. Not once in my life. Isn't she dead? But when I became the keeper of this house and saw so many people, they all acted irrationally, trying to make their lives easier through trickery, as if a magnet was pulling them toward breaking the rules. I mean, if that's the life they're living, I'm sure they don't want that. Who the heck wouldn't? Such thoughts were foreign to me until recently. Yes, because I'm the new boss. It's as if I started to understand my wards and begin adopting some of their traits. It's stupid, isn't it? Nah, it's fine, man. Strange, I felt energetic until I left the house. Maybe it's the fresh air affecting me? Wait, you're saying you felt energetic until you left the house, so you are now not energetic. So how that come? It's the air affecting you, the fresh air. Shouldn't it be the opposite? Or the long walk? How long have I been walking now? I don't know. Barely 2 steps. Maybe this is the 4th step you took. Relax, man. The darkness quickly began to engulf the tree branches and the ground. Even the fog vanished in the gloom. I never thought night could fall so fast. Damn, I can't catch my breath to keep going. I need to rest. In the forest. After 4 steps. Day 2. Did I pass out in the forest? What the shit? My head is pounding, and why am I in my room? Is this a simulation? What the fish? It felt like just a minute ago I was walking through the forest, and then it got dark. Yes, this is exactly what happened. I don't understand. Maybe it was all just a dream. Or a simulation. Allahu Alam. Sometimes all the days blur into one, and only the nasty sound outside the window reminds me of that a new day has begun. Okay, clean 2 rooms, collect blood of 1, 2, 3. 3 to 1, god dang. And the grumpy one. The one that has no windows in his room. And perhaps this is the reason why he's grumpy. Pick up the cargo basement. Feeding. Okay. Cargo, you mean the new ward? Really, you gonna call them cargo? Okay. You weirdo. A save, so I don't make similar mistake. Actually, let's make a heck ton of mistakes. I already stepped on that path, might as well go on full speed ahead, you know? You know what, let's clean all the rooms. Who said we have to clean all the one room? Clean. Today I found something odd in one of the books. Want to see it? Okay, sure. Here, take it. I don't know who wrote this, but it sounds creepy. I'm trying to make a child voice. My prayers only protected me. I've been locked up here for so long. There is neither food nor water left. A torturous death, a punishment for praying only for my own salvation. Forgetting about my family. I can't escape from here. I don't want to give these plasters the satisfaction. I am considering ending the pain myself. I never sinned before, fearing the hell, but it has come right here. Is this you or the previous person before you that was in this room? It seemed this was written by someone who lived here long before us. Okay. This has never scared me. My mother killed that fear in me when I was very young. Fear is a luxury I cannot afford. Well, that's good because we're gonna do a lot of rule breaking. Perhaps you would benefit from lack of fear, you know? Do I have to collect blood from this brat? I'm not gonna do the blood collect thing unless it's actually the one needed. No, just the grumpy guy. Enjoy, brat. No, okay. Okay, this one. Clinic. They sure as heck make a lot of messes quickly. 235 was the oldest of all my wards, and also the most distressful, which caused me no small amount of trouble. Nothing to chat about? Anything hidden? Are they hiding stuff? Behind my back. No? Okay. See you later, Roman. I won't finish all the tasks if I keep cleaning. It's time to move on to the next points. Shut up, I do what I want. In your dreams, I'm doing more cleaning. Leave the room? Okay. So I actually have to make choices. How come that was not the case previously? This one is the creepy one. I do what I want. It's not up to you. Blood collection. I think I would assume that blood collection is the only thing that they would actually be tracking and finding out if it's being fulfilled or not. The rest I can have it freely. It's just a little bit of blood, you know. But I guess this is gonna be not so well with this guy. 3, 2, 1. Today I need to take your blood. 'Cause I'm a vampire. Please come forward and extend your arm. Just do your job or leave. I can't stand the sight of you. Poor guy, why does he have a windowless room? This must be why he's so grumpy. I bet you. Collect the blood. Deliver the blood. Straight away, huh? Place. Let's watch it disappear. You never know what happens if we turn our back. Okay, done. I need to go down to the basement and pick up the cargo. I can't stay here for too long. Says you? Get the fish out of here. Nah! I still have other stuff to check. Get out of my face. God dang, how do I know how many moves do I have? You know, like points of action. Okay, that's not creepy at all. No matter how many times I come down here, that awful stench of mold that burns and burnt flesh still hits me. Are you joking? Not only have mold, but your burning bodies too? Maybe that's why they're crazy, because, you know, mold. It feels like it's getting worse with each passing year. Usually, there were no issue when receiving the cargo, but the last time I did this was so long ago. I'm starting to feel nervous. The cargo usually arrives in the box. Stop saying cargo, I'm pretty sure it's the actual person. Open the box. Yep. What? This isn't a child. I had never received a cargo older than 14 years. Her face, unlike the others, showed no trace of fear. The corners of her lips were turned down, and her eyes held a sad resignation. Okay. It was as if she knew why she had been brought here, and it would all end. But that was impossible. No one knew. Get me out of here, my whole body is numb. Stunned by how soft yet authoritative her voice sounded, I silently obeyed. After all, I was supposed to release her and settle her into one of the rooms. It was part of my job. When the rope was untied, I helped the girl climb out of the crate. She suddenly froze, curiously examining the dark basement. In similar situations with the other wards, I had felt more confident. I tried to reassure them so they would accept their temporary stay here. But she clearly didn't need my support, and in fact didn't even look in my direction, her attention fully absorbed by the old walls of the basement. Follow me, I'll show you your room. You can rest and recover from the long transport. I had said this phrase many times. After that, the settling in procedure always went the same. But the guard didn't move. The only light source in the dark basement began to flicker, and for a moment, total darkness descended. Die, you damn keeper! She teleported. She took advantage of the faulty lighting. I don't think it was faulty lighting, man. And approached me so quickly that I didn't even have time to blink. In the next second, I saw the blade. What the? Don't move. She scratched my chest, then slowly ran the blade across my clothes. Okay. The knife stopped when it was pressed firmly against my throat. Okay. Another keeper who would rather die. The girl sighed wearily and put the knife away. I'm afraid to disappoint you, but you won't die today. At least not by my hands. Please give me the knife. Oh wait, I flipped the voice acting, sorry. Please give me the knife and I'll take you to a room where you can rest. I understand that this behavior is caused by stress. I recommend you sleep. Sleep relieves tension. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go quickly. I'm tired of your BS. I'm tired of your BS. And leave the basement. I am not putting her in the creepy room. Okay, that's good, nice. The word really scares the hell out of me. I thought you had no fear. However, thanks to my professionalism, I managed to diffuse the situation. I've repeatedly reminded myself that I should never fall for the provocations or show my emotions. But not everything went as smoothly as I had hoped. I'd forgotten to take the knife from my new world. Really? Okay. How the fish did you forget that? You need to give me the knife. I don't owe you anything, keeper. The girl looked calm, but there were hints of irritation in her voice, which she was trying hard to mask. You must follow the local rules that I'm currently breaking. Unless, of course, you want to end up in the new world. I don't know, that does not sound like a threat. The new world. Unless you don't want to end up in the new world. Or maybe, I don't know, how did I read it? Who says I want to go there? She was lying, of course. She wanted to go. Just like all my words, even I sometimes wonder about it. Until I remembered my mother's words. Every time I dreamed about the new world, she said it was nothing but empty fantasies. That the grass always seems greener where we're not. I held out my hand, palm up, and gave her a pointed look. Knife, please. Dinner, please. She mimicked my tone like a child and grimaced. Say the knife again and I'll cut your throat, keeper. Though it doesn't seem like a threat. If I didn't scare a fragile girl with a knife, it doesn't mean that my life is not important to me. Alright, I'll bring your food and then you'll give me the knife. Let's try to be reasonable, you know. It's not like she would kill herself with a knife, probably. She's not like she can get out of the room. That was not part of the deal, but I will not turn down dinner. Okay. Okay, 555. The subject demonstrates an extremely high level of intelligence, with low cortisol levels in the blood. How the fish did you know that? She is physically strong and resilient, with no cardiovascular distress identified and no infections present. Note the subject exhibit a propensity for deceit and cunning. Due to her high intellectual capabilities, she is able to easily mislead others. She tends to engage in manipulative behavior. Recommendation: it is advised to avoid direct interactions with the subject and to disregard any questions posed. Yeah, I'll do what I want. You can't tell me what to do. The report on the case of 555 only confirmed my suspicions that she was not to be trusted. I needed to ignore any attempts to start a conversation. Says you. It was time to go get the food. 555 looked exhausted despite her upbeat tone. I had to hurry. But first I had to write the number on the plate. For the first time I had been assigned a word with that number. Okay. I must hurry to deliver the food on time. My own dinner. As usual. Can wait. Even though I'm unbearably hungry, a keeper should never take priority. My main task is to follow instructions precisely. I need to bring the sustenance ration to number 235. Oh shoot, it was the woman. That is my duty, I shouldn't question it. But wouldn't it make more sense to take it to number 55 instead? Seemed like she needed it more than the others. Well, the guy... I guess we can give it to him another time, you know. I don't want him to start today, so would he? Next time, we'll cycle them a bit wrong, but cycled. Let's give it to the new girl. His reasoning makes sense, honestly. So now I feel kind of bad for the guy. It's enough that he doesn't have any windows. 555. The heck with you? How would the fishy know? I'm breaking the rules. She's gone. 555 decided to break the rules and leave her room. I should press the red button, but if I do, I'll have to find her and send her back to the basement. Everyone I take there is taken away and never returns. Hell no, relax, man. I hope the New World's government doesn't find out about the violations. Oh, probably good. They're probably just sucking the blood. I need to get 555 back to her room. But if the breach is already known, I'll be the one punished. Obviously, as a keeper, I'll be eliminated. It's okay. You said you had no fear. You'll be fine. You should not fear death. As you said, you fear no death. Search the house. Relax, man. It's just dying. No big deal. Love at first sight. Okay. Relax. Aren't you jumping to conclusions or something? Left or right? Left or right? I'll go left. We have a window. Maybe she went to the creeper room. Is it not here? Not in the creeper room. Probably in my room then. Or the kitchen. I'll go for my room first. Nope. Is the kitchen. She's not here. Maybe she's interacting with 235. Nope. She slipped back in quietly while I was searching the other rooms. Okay. 555. Yep. 555, you broke the rule. Do you understand what will happen if they find out? It's okay, I've been breaking them too. Ah. The girl yawned. She slowly got up from the bed and walked over to me. And what's going to happen to me, Keeper? You'll be sent to the house of rule breakers. Ooh, how scary. She smirked but then sighed as she noticed the tension on my face, as if realizing that, to me, this wasn't a joke. Alright, sorry, you look so serious. It makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. I don't understand why you're so upset, and which rule exactly did I break? Okay, man, relax. What do you mean? Didn't you know you weren't allowed to leave your room? I haven't had any problems with my memory, and I didn't leave my room. Okay. By the way, I have a question for you too. How were you able to tell I wasn't in the room without even coming in? Wow, she's gaslighting me. What the fish? I was here. The room was empty. Or are you implying it was all just my imagination? The girl was silent for a few seconds, thinking of her response. I patiently waited for her next lie. You often imagine things, even consider that I might not exist at all. What if this house and me and everyone in your world is just a well-crafted illusion created in your sick mind? Well, it actually could be a possibility, considering the fact that when he woke up, he was like, I am the only one in this house for years, you know? Or it could be a simulation. Allah alam, yeah, you never know. I don't care. I'm just gonna be making the choices that I want whenever they pop out, you know? Oh yeah, hilarious. My patience was running thin. Her words were getting to me. My life hadn't been easy, and I risked everything to save her. And yet, without an ounce of remorse, she was mocking me. You wouldn't believe me even if it wasn't a joke. Despite the corners of her lips lifting, I heard sadness in her voice. I wanted to say that I'd believe her if it wasn't complete nonsense, but I changed my mind. Suddenly, the foolishness of my own thinking hit me. I can only believe in what I don't consider nonsense, but I chose what to consider nonsense. Wait, I don't know, what the fuck? I don't know, man. That's right, I think the same way my entire life is structured. Could I change something in it by learning not to think the way I always have? What are you thinking about, Keeper? You brought me food, didn't you? So why aren't you giving it to me? I'm sorry, here. The girl lazily took the food, which wasn't meant for her, but for 235. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, 2 times in a row. I felt a sting of resentment, as if I had broken the rules just to win her favor. It's not about for favor. Relax, man. It's rational, humane consideration. Except for 235. I mean, 321. Or no, it was 235, yes, but it was supposed to switch it to 321. Got it. For the emptiness, I don't know, time that day, I felt like a fool. The girl didn't even know the food wasn't for her. So what was I waiting for? Oh man, what's wrong with you? Relax. It was time to go to bed before I said something I'd regret. I wanted to forget today as quickly as possible. Okay. Dang, this guy falls very quickly, like a lie. There's still the standard menu to hand out to the wards. I'll make it up to you, 3, 2, 1. Inshallah. So hungry, finally I can eat. Today, I'm more exhausted than usual. I guess those long conversations with 555 really drain me. Can I go outside? Yes. Time to sleep. Go beyond the house. Finally, I walk. It feels like just yesterday that I stepped outside breaking the rules. But was that even possible? How did I end up back in my room? Who carried me here after I fell asleep? And why did I even fall asleep on the cold damp ground surrounded by trees and mist? Keep going. I've always tried to follow the rules, to diligently carry out my duties. But maybe it's all pointless, survival itself. What's the purpose of suffering day after day, living according to someone else's design? For what? Just to live a life you don't even want? A damn endless cycle? That's true. That is right. Who the heck wants to live a life they don't want to live? Keep going. Mother always said there was nothing in the mist. That beyond this house, there was nowhere I could go on my own. Since childhood, I was taught that breaking the rules meant punishment, and there was only ever want punishment, death. Well, guess who's dead? Probably, I think, your mother. So who can tell you? But what if that's a lie? What if they're just trying to scare me and to make their own obedient slave? Yesterday, if my memory serves me right, I broke the rules at the very least. I stepped beyond the house's boundaries. Now I'm doing it again. Am I still alive? Yes, you are. Probably, I think, unless you're in simulation. Maybe I can just leave this place and go to the new world. No. What about my words? Yes, exactly. You can't just leave them to starve. I still don't know what will happen to them if I leave. Abandoning them without knowing whether they'll survive would be reckless and selfish. Exactly. At the very least, I need to find answers before I go. Maybe 555 knows something about the new world, though I have no idea how to even talk to someone like her. I can never tell if she's joking or being serious, if she's insane or just too smart. Damn, this drowsiness again, just like yesterday, which means what happened yesterday wasn't a dream. That means someone must have brought me home. But that's impossible. No one except 321 has the strength to do that. And 321 would never leave his home, let alone carry me back. If none of the wards did it, then what? And then that means someone else is out there in the forest. Or this is indeed not real. When he's, at a certain distance from the main location, like for the events, which is the ward, he started getting drowsy, I guess. It's like the signal is weakening or something like that. So maybe it is a simulation. And it's not real. Someone who knew exactly which room to bring me to. Someone who was clearly watching me, and maybe still is. Your mother? That thought sent a chill through me. The wind picked up, and the mist grew thicker. I felt myself trembling, as goosebumps spread across my arms. What the fish? A butterfly. Click it. Keep moving. Get the butterfly. I'll return to my wards later. I will never abandon them, but I need to find at least one answer. Maybe I can figure out what lies beyond the forest. Maybe I'll get to see the new world. Butterfly, I just have to stay awake this time. I need to keep myself together. Tomorrow I'll try to find out what 55 knows about the new world and its governance. Somebody's in the forest. What was that? Butterfly! Maybe it's the one who's carried me to bed. What's with the butterfly? You're not interested? It's glowing. Is someone there? You don't have to hide. I won't hurt you. Guess I imagined it. Butterfly! Okay. That gave me a bit of a jump, not gonna lie. That was a bit kind of silly, like peekaboo, and then gone. Butterfly? Okay. I was prepared the second time, Mom. The second time I was prepared for the big jump. I just saw a woman or a monster, and now I'm in my room. From the way I feel, I haven't slept all night. It's like someone teleported me here. Fear still accompanied every movement I made. My hands were shaking and I almost dropped the tablet. Keeper's test. I always considered testing a pointless endeavor. I was never informed of the test result, and I couldn't understand what they were trying to determine with their questions. Besides, after tonight, I'm not sure my mind is functioning properly. Either I really am losing my mind, or monsters exist and they live in the forest, or they're just trying to scare you in your simulation to keep you on the main course, I guess. I don't know. Sounds insane, but I'm sure I left the house. I was attacked by a ghost or a monster. And then I opened my eyes and found myself back in my room. It's okay. You fear not death. Maybe that's why the rules say you cannot leave the house. Is the New World government trying to keep us safe this way? Nah. Alright, I won't leave the house for now, but I need to figure out where the ghosts in the forest are coming from. Wow, you just accepted that? And why the New World government isn't doing anything about them. Damn, I hope I'm not losing my mind. I keep the incidents in the forest won't affect. I hope the incident in the forest won't affect my result. My test result. I've never thought about what would happen if I failed. Maybe I'll find out today. Before testing the wars, I need to clean the rooms. Okay. I need to make sure I reach room wars. Okay, wars aren't allowed to keep cold weapons. What about warm weapons? God dang, I have to go eat now. Save. I'm not saving as much as I should, but gotta go. Be back inshallah, I have to eat. I did not even break my fast yet. Assalamu alaikum, it's Moon here, and welcome back. So this is actually another day. Leave the room. Because... Oh. This painting known as the last, please. Oh no, not this. Oh, oops. No? Catch the butterfly. Am I supposed to like do something? The dark, ragged shadow fused into reality, scratched at the door with translucent fingers. The air quivered, saturated with the stench of decaying flesh. Her sobs still trembled in my ears, even as she vanished, as if she had never been here at all. I knew it was over, but fear wouldn't let go. What if I'm starting to see what isn't there? I need to put myself together. I must have been so scared in the forest that my mind decided to mess with me again. Again? Just imagine. You never went to the forest and never saw the ghost. Because it was peekaboo on the... from behind the tree? Okay. What were my missions again? Completely forgot. Okay, cleaning. I'm gonna actually need to clean this specific rooms, maybe. I'm gonna go check on 321. Maybe he kicked the bucket because I did not give him the proper blah blah something. I'm gonna clean this one actually. I'm pretty sure I have been doing a lot of Kevin. Wait, I wanted to talk to you. Okay. Yes, I'm listening. 321. Really? You call them by their numbers? Okay. I know we haven't gotten along. It's all my fault. Anyway, I'm sorry for my behavior. I'll clean my room myself. You don't need to clean it anymore. Okay, everything is fine. I'm the keeper of this house, and I don't hold grudges against my wards. Something happened. Why the sudden change? Okay. This is significant. It's like an event that's not prompted. So, this is good because then you would acknowledge this guy like as a person. This one sounds a little, although it sounds concerned, but at the same time, like blaming him for his behavior. Although I probably blame his windowless room. I think I'll go with the second one. Thank you. Can you promise nothing bad will happen to me here? 321 looked scared. His voice sounded off somehow. I'm doing everything I can to make your life better. Nothing is going to happen to you here. I appreciate that. God dang! Oh my god. People's lives are on my hands. I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some extra effort to make sure nobody kicks the bucket. Okay, 555 and 552. It's been a while since I checked on the kid. A clean. Hey, what's up, Rat? My head hurts. No, are you okay? The last word about his pain hung in the air. A whistle of... The last words about his pain hung in the air, a whistle of a blade. And it was over in an instant. Blood spread across the floor, and his dead eyes stared into nothingness, caught me off guard, as if he was still trying to say something. What the fish happened? Did his neck got sliced by air? What the fish is this going on? And I was like, I'm gonna make sure everybody takes the bucket. Really, just leave the room? Just like that? Okay? Nothing else to say? His body sure is standing strong, you know, taking it like a champ. I'm probably delusional. I'm gonna go exit and then come back. Yes, that's what I thought. Alhamdulillah, nobody kicked the bucket yet. That's good, that's good. Hey, what's up? I'm glad you got your head on your shoulders, you know. Anyway, yes, alhamdulillah, it's fine. Okay, 555, which is the woman's room. I'm not cleaning the woman's room. She can clean it herself. I cleaned it not long ago. Who did not pay a visit? Last play I cleaned this girl and this woman, and then I was not able to clean this and this. This one cleaned it by himself. This one I cleaned. So I guess I'm gonna clean the woman's room. But then again, this guy is so easy. I don't know. This guy is so easy. I don't know. Let's do the cleaning first. Okay, let's see. Clean. Good morning. I completely forgot the voice I was using. I don't know if it was distinguishable to begin with, but I had some voices going on. Which one? This one was a calm, dead voice for this guy. Good morning, 555. I'm here to do some cleaning and confiscate a knife. How come you don't say good morning to the others, huh? Just this one? You're such a hypocrite. The girl looked exhausted, like she hadn't slept at all. I was expecting a sharp response, but none came. 555 stayed sitting on the bed, focused on her book. Really? 'Cause she's not even looking at it. She's like dead straight over here. Focused on the book here, right? Are you kidding? Talk to 555? Yeah, I would talk to her, but dang, this guy is so easy. Oh my god. I know, to be fair, I gotta admit, men in general are honestly just so easy, you know? All they need is pretty, done. Pretty and nice, wife. They're very simple-minded. It's like they all share the same brain cell. And you know that's true. Okay, I think I'll go with search the room. Because this guy is so easy. I'll go with the library since she seems to like books. Maybe she hid it in one of the books. Books, the only thing that seems to interest her. A few were out of place, so I checked them first. The knife was too big to be hidden between the pages. I started searching the shelves, pulling each book aside. In the corner, a small, crumpled piece of paper lay wedged between the shelf and the wall. It was stuffed in so tightly that it took me a few tries to pull it out. Okay. Next keeper, listen carefully. First, my notes are hidden in the forest. Don't go too far. They're behind the second tree to the right of the house. That's the only place where they won't find them. Second, you need to find a way to escape from here. Third, the wards sent to the basement die. But don't even think about saving them. Without a solid plan, you won't stand a chance. You'll be the first to die, and the new keeper will take your place. One who will blindly send everyone to their deaths. My hands trembled as I read the note. A sharp pain tightened in my chest, and I took a deep breath, trying to force air into my lungs. All these years I had cleaned this room countless times, yet I had never come across this cursed piece of paper. If this really was a message from the previous keeper, then that means I had sent 6 children to their deaths. I need to find the notes he mentioned. Maybe he knew how to stop all of this. Maybe he knew how to escape this house. But how am I supposed to get to the forest? We've been going to the forest for a while. Something wrong? 555 voice abruptly pulled me out of my thoughts. She met my gaze, searching for an answer. I quickly clenched the note in my hand, but I wasn't sure if she had noticed. I found a note from the previous keeper, or maybe one of the wards thought it'd be funny to mess with me. I didn't find the knife. Maybe you would like to hand it over yourself? Okay, so either we're gonna include her in this, and that would help gain trust, and honestly it would give me information about how suspicious exactly this woman is. Or I can exclude her and do things on her own. To be honest, I'm the type of person that believes one is better off not doing things on their own, So I would actually prefer to take her help, honestly. I don't know how easy it's gonna be. This guy is gonna be easier, but might as well, It will give me information, honestly. I would value information right about now more than anything. You're this upset over a simple note? More like scared me. The horrors of the forest, the inexplicable hallucination in the hallway, they were still vivid in my mind. I was afraid I wouldn't live much longer. What exactly are you afraid of? I think if I tell you, you'll think I'm crazy. Well, no more crazy than I already do. She let out a short laugh, and a strange sense of déjà vu washed over me. The caring voice, the laugh that wasn't quite cheerful. It felt like I'd known her before. What do I tell you? It's looking more and more like a simulation, honestly. I saw a ghost in the forest, and just now in the hallway too. And the note says I need to go to the forest. I don't think I can. Hearing my own words out loud, how jumbled and ridiculous they sounded, I felt an unbearable wave of shame. 555 would definitely think I'd lost my mind now. Honestly, I think we should let them all in on what the fish is going on if we have all of us a chance of living. But she didn't laugh. Her brows were furrowed. Her expression tense. She stayed silent, as if carefully choosing her next words. Ghosts don't exist. There is no reason to go to the forest or to follow anything written in that scrap of paper. Just try to calm down and forget about it. And she sighed. The knife is under my bed. Take it. You might need it. Take the knife. Okay, interesting. So the boy got his head sliced with a knife, and this woman got stabbed with a knife. I started to think this knife actually belongs to me. 6 children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tears on her face and the blood-soaked wrist made my heart ache, or even stop for a moment. Ghosts were nothing compared to the... Did I skip a dialogue? Heck, if I did, dang. Compared to this sight, 555 plunged the knife into her stomach, and her beautiful face twisted into a grimace of unbearable pain. She stabbed herself? What are you? My deepest dread. What am I? The girl gave me a confused look. It was a hallucination. Take the knife. I absently thanked the girl, unsure if I had actually said those words or not. When the time comes, you will be able to use it. So I can't just pick it up and stab people. Okay, that's good. Alhamdulillah. I need to pull myself together and go to room 454 and 552 to give the tablets to the wards so they could take their test. Tablets? You mean the blood samples? No, it is a tablet. Dang, I don't like you. I don't want to the tablet testing them. Yeah, inshallah, that'll be 5. Information being sent, so I don't know. 454. Today I need to deliver your test. You need to take it now. I don't get what is this test. Testing. Everything is ready. This is a new test, one that's never been given before. Was it difficult? Some of the images reminded me of something I've seen before, but I can't remember where. So I just guessed. I hope I didn't fail. Okay. God dang. I must not let them die. I gotta make sure they don't die. 552. Today I need to deliver your test. You need to take it now. Testing. I think I failed it. Will this affect my personal file? I'm not entirely sure that this will harm your status in the new world. Why do you think you failed? Well, I'm not very good with pictures. I don't understand what those obstructions could be connected to. I don't think you need to worry. After all, the result isn't as important as understanding the changes in your emotional state and intellect. I understand, thank you. Okay. Now what? Now it's my turn to take the test. It would be interesting to see how the government of the new world uses the obtained data. Keeper test. I think I'll be able to concentrate better in my own room. It's not safe for me to be here. Safe for me to be here? I don't know what you mean, but... Well, let's go. Keeper's test. Greed. Human. Monarch. I think it looks more like this. It's clear that nothing is clear. This is a bad idea. Acting randomly. Face. Midnight. Face. Hands reaching out into the sky. Plea. Hands. Disappearance. It's either 1 or 2. It seems more like plea. Next. This looks like a fish. Dolphin. Shadow light. I'll go with dolphin. I think I'm going to fail this test. Maybe I should look for some clues around the house. Nah, I'll go with dolphin. What the fish are you talking about? Save. Okay, this is the best choice. A dolphin. Trees. Landscape. Next. Looks like a man with a hat. Man in the hat. Yeah, pretty much. Confession, death, man in hat. This looks like a guy with the spider extra limbs. Crime, punishment. This is a crime? What is a crime? What is the punishment? I'll go with portrait. I don't know. A shadowy figure, tree, creature, woman. Creature. It looks like bunch of people standing in front of a flying guy. Angel, demon, people. I'll go with people. Yeah. This looks like a guy wearing a crown. Soul. Insect. Garden. There I see a guy with beard and a crown. And a weird hairline. Soul. Insect. What's the insect? Garden. What's the garden? It's none of those things. God dang it. I'll go with garden. I don't know. Keeper's test complete. The test is complete and will be sent for review. At least you tried. I'm guessing that I failed in lore-wise, but it's okay. My day is coming to an end. I need to feed the wards and myself. While I'm at it, I just hope I didn't fail this test. I think you did, but that's okay. That is okay. Time to eat. Again? You are dead. I kicked the bucket? How did I kick the bucket just like that? The vegetation surrounding the keeper's home had been altered on a molecular level, leading to the release of a toxic substance similar to the alkaloids produced by fungi of the blah blah genus. The trees and shrub became infected with a modified fungus that adapted to symbiosis with the plants, allowing it to spread the toxin through the air. Didn't you say it already had a bunch of fungus growing around? But for them to say altered to a molecular level, which means they, like if you were in a simulation, and then the guy in the computer was like, time to kill off this guy, and then they change the mushrooms to be toxic, you know. I don't know. The toxin accumulates in the blood, causing psychochemical disorders in the early stages. Paranoia and confusion set in, with hallucinations, disorientation, and dizziness appearing as the dose increases. In rare cases, lethal poisoning is possible. Dr. L's note. Okay, Dr. note, see? In the end, we all became trees. Duties. You answered, blah blah. You went outside. Decided not to click the red button. Received a knife. Then I stayed with blah blah. Stayed with the basement. Bought a rule breaker. You failed the test. You found the knife. What is this? You threatened 321 before the transfer? You decided to calm 321 before the transfer? You decided not to send 321 to the new world. You sent 321 to the new world. Plot items. The note from the keepers. No. Actually, let's see if something changed. My mother usually scolded me when I didn't wake up for a long time. And now I could get up whenever I want if it weren't for... Speaking of my mother, how long have I been living alone? 10 years? See, this is what I tell you. Living alone. Why did he say living alone? He have a bunch of people in here. Okay, I think this is... I'm gonna save here. And then I'm gonna load this. Maybe... I don't want to look around for clues. I don't want to look around for clues. It's this guy. I see now, I see. Okay. This is the dolphin. Let's look for the dolphin. Dolphin. Is this the dolphin? My stomach. Hey, there it is. Done. Oh, okay, I did not kick the bucket this time, alhamdulillah. I think. No, wait, actually, I could have kicked the bucket. My day is coming to an end. I need to feed the wards and myself while I'm at it. I just hope I didn't fail this test. Inshallah. This game, I gotta say, extended much longer than I thought. Save. Continue. Am I gonna kick the bucket? I think I'm gonna kick the bucket. I died! Why did I die? Search the room. Take this. Yes. So far, I like the choices I've been making. So I just want to make sure I succeed the test. I don't really care about... I found a note. Yes, I will say I did find a note. Okay, clearly, apparently, you have to not take the actual title of the painting, but rather the meaning behind it. This is my last try. If you don't leave, we die. Okay, if we don't leave, we die. Done. On the edge, but alive. Oh, sorry, I'll leave. Okay, let's see. Let me save. Am I gonna kick the bucket? Unbroken mind. Oh, we did not kick the bucket. Okay, alhamdulillah. God dang, this is extending for too long. Ugh. And this is second recording. It seems like the hallucinations have passed. I feel much better now. The anxiety and irritability faded along with the panic. I had to quickly hand out food to the wards. Finally, I had an appetite. Today had been especially difficult and strange. I need to replenish my energy. Right now, I wanted nothing more than to go into the forest and find the previous keeper's notes, to get more answers, to find out if there was a way to escape this place. But after what happened last night and today, I wasn't ready to leave the house, not yet. Maybe tomorrow. I'd gather the courage to step into the forest again. Oh, come on, you loser. When it was actually something significant. Is it because that woman told you like, you don't need to go there? You're so easy, honestly. I thought the night would end as soon as I closed my eyes, but today was only the beginning. The endless nightmares proved it. Chance for life. What is happening? An event? Where a bunch of people died? Death? And a monster in the sky? Running in the forest? Wait, is this the end of the demo? And this is where we live currently. The ward. Reflections of the void. I cut the music, by the way. That's why it's probably silent like this. The story ends for now. This is where the demo ends, but the story isn't over yet. Thank you for being a part of it. Main menu. Okay. Honestly, it is very interesting. I am curious what the fish is going on. My only a little bit of annoyance is the audio. There isn't a lot of ambience. This is what really bugs me when I play a few types of game. Honestly, it's any game that isn't survival or horror basically relies heavily on the music. So when I cut the music, it's just a ghost town, I'd like to call them. It's just a ghost town. Although ghost town probably have at least wind and ambience, honestly. But yes, perhaps just a bit of ambience, like wind at the very least. Give us some wind. Anyway. Back. Well, I guess that's it, inshallah. I hope you enjoyed. And until then, fi aman Allah and assalamu alaikum.